Hey, what's going on, guys? This is going to be a review of Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, and some of you guys may not like what I have to say about this game, but I mean, hey, it's my review. Anyway, first off, story mode. Honestly, I have to give that a 10 out of 10. It was very cutscene heavy, but personally, I like the anime, and the anime has a lot of talking. Sometimes more talking than action. But who am I kidding? A lot of the time, more talking than action. And for them to put that in a game, that's cool to me. Some people don't dig the cutscenes and the dialogue heavy gameplay, but I dig it because I like to play through what I've seen in the anime, and I have no problem with sitting there and watching cutscenes. And part of that probably comes from Metal Gear Solid 4. If any of you have played Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PS3, you know that is the most cutscene full game on earth. And I just enjoy seeing stories unwind. Like from a cinematic point of view. And even though I already know the story, it's still good. I mean, I have no problem with cutscenes. A lot of people do, and the boss battles were just amazing. The controls, the new jutsus, all that stuff was amazing. I have no problem with the story mode. The hack and slash elements were on point. Of course, it doesn't have the depth as in like a Dynasty Warrior or like some of the One Piece games, but it was still pretty solid. We have the three combos and the ultimate jutsu, and it was just pretty awesome. And the giant battles, the spoilers by the way, the giant battles against the tail beast was awesome. Although there are some frame rate issues in the game, but I mean there's a lot of stuff on the screen at one time, and a lot of big things and a lot of stuff going on. This is a pretty big game, so you can expect some frame rate issues. Some parts was more noticeable than others, but anywho, yeah, 10 out of 10 for story mode. Now the roster, but let me get to the roster last because a lot of you guys are just pissed about the roster. I'll get to that last. But anyway, the online, I give it I say a 6 out of 10 because I mean there's nothing special about it. Here's the ranked and the player matches, the ranked and unranked, and your unranked tournaments and stuff like that. But there's really nothing to do online besides fighting, and you can edit your cards. And to my knowledge, they don't help you out stat wise like Generations did. But anyway, online is pretty fair, I guess. It's just a lot of fighting, and that's it. No hack and slash, just straight up, 1v1, and that's pretty much it. And Datara, they needed to change his combos. I'm sick and tired of playing Datara spammers. So yeah, online gets a 5 or 6 out of 10 for me. But the roster, I have to give it a 7 out of 10. It's okay, but there is a lot of things they could have done different with the roster, like inclusions such as Madara and characters like that, and Nagato. Those are also additions, but we're missing quite a few. And off the top of the head, anyone can name Edo Kage, the Mist Swordsman, and Kinkaku and Genkaku. Oh yeah, and that's one thing I forgot to mention. The only boss battle that I do not like is the one with Kinkaku and Genkaku, because I mean they don't even show their Kyuubi transformation. I mean like what the hell? That was like the main appeal in the episode when he turned into like how Naruto turned into the four tails, how he got the Kyuubi cloak. When he got the Kyuubi cloak in the episode, that's what made me go, oh shit. They don't even show that in the game, in the boss fight. It's actually not even like a boss fight. It's just you beat them up. There's no cutscene afterwards at all, and they're just sealed. I'm like what the hell? But anyway, the roster is kind of disappointing. They were bragging about, oh, we have 80 plus characters and whatnot. But I mean, most of them, like 80% of them, are characters that were in Generations with a few touch-ups. And we got some new characters like Madara, Nagato. Naruto got a new form. The EMS Sasuke, Edo Tensei, Itachi. All those are good, but we got a lot of free time skip characters that really do not make sense in the era of this game, because this game takes place from after the pain fight well, the Kage Summit up until like the beginning of the war or mid-war or whatever. So like pre-time skip characters don't make sense, but after I completed the game, there is an option to go back to play. It's called the Ninja Timeline or something like that, and you can play events before Shippuden, like when Naruto and Sakura first met, and when Naruto was chasing Sasuke before Shippuden, stuff like that. That's why PTS characters are in the game, which I think still shouldn't have been done. I mean, if we really want to play that, it would go back to Storm 1 or maybe even Storm 2. They could have used that space to do something else, because by now all of us know the story, and we can get that story delivered better, in Storm 1 and Storm 2. So, the biggest problem that I have with Storm 3's roster is that they went back instead of going forward. And Kenkaku and Genkaku and the Swordsman, I'm very disappointed. And like I said in my previous video, there will be no DLC to get these characters whatsoever. Cyber Connect to confirm that they pretty much just trolled the hell out of us. And the only DLC we'll be getting is costumes, and that's pretty much all they revealed. Maybe a new game mode or a new online mode, because online mode has honestly gotten boring. I'll play with you subscribers and stuff, but as far as me going on there just to play, I don't do it much, because like I said, it's only just fighting and that's it. So yeah, the overall game, I have to get an 8 out of 10. Story mode was phenomenal. I loved it. Online gameplay, it isn't all that. Besides story mode and online, there really isn't much to do unless you're a trophy whore like myself. I got platinum already, which means I got 100% of the trophies / achievements. It actually just took me a few days. It wasn't really that hard. And after you complete the game, you can go and strengthen your bonds with your friends. Like I maxed out my friendship level with Penance Offred. Like I put her on my team. I ran around with her. We did a whole bunch of missions together. So she's maxed out, and that's pretty much the only one that I'm gonna tackle, because I'm a huge Naruto fan. So yeah, and that's not really all that fun. I just did it just to burn time. And yeah, I mean, if you're that kind of player where you just love the series so much and you just want to go around and talk to some of the series characters, that's cool. But there really isn't much to do after you complete the story, unless you go for the trophy hunt, and that's not that difficult. You can get that out of the way in like 2 days, to be honest. So yeah, the game gets a solid 8 out of 10. It's a good game, but a disappointing roster, disappointing online. There's really not much more we can ask for online, but it's pretty much the same as Generations. I mean, come on, let's get real. I just expected just a little bit more, and the PTS characters should not have been in the game at all. I mean, come on, we have Pain and Naruto. We don't need both of them. We don't need 2 characters spamming almighty pushes online. We do not need that. And yeah, let's see, how many characters are we missing? Like 14. You get rid of all the PTS characters and Pain, and the immature Toby. Then we got all the characters we needed right there. So I mean, the Edo Kages and everyone else could have fit in those slots, but hey, Cyber Connect 2 is going to do what they do best, which is grab money. But the game was still good. I still love the game. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I don't regret buying it. I don't know if it's worth $60. Like I said, the story mode is awesome, but is a story mode really worth $60? Because the story mode isn't that long, especially if you're a pretty good player and you knock everything out in one go, and everything else is just okay. But the new additions, like the new substitution rate, because substitution bars get replenished a little bit faster, and the new what do you call it? I can't think of what to call it, but when your partner jumps in to complete a combo for you, that's pretty cool. But other than that, there's nothing really new. And the ring outs is just a stupid idea to me. Even though I've never been ringed out once, it's still just a stupid idea. Just the fact that it's there just kind of makes me go, why would it do that? But anyway, I'm sorry for this long review. I've been rambling on. But anyway, this has been JB the Chiha. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. My score is 8 out of 10. Let me know if yours is lower or higher. And I'm out.